Lúc đó em cảm thấy như là mọi thứ nó thật là không, nói chung là mọi thứ nó không có một cái ý nghĩa nào.
How did she react when you told her that you would like to make a film about her?
She's very artistic. And so there was never, I think too, when you're interviewing people and you're asking people to open up to you and talk about some really personal stuff, I have to say I was so blessed with her and her family answering questions and talking about their feelings. And that isn't necessarily from what I hear culturally the norm. People don't necessarily, especially a stranger, but they really opened their arms and their hearts to me and to my crew, and really spoke from their heart. And I think we got a lot of true and honest feelings and
for this documentary, you brought the story of your sister, Vicky, and you are in the film yourself too. So I can imagine it wasn't easy to go through all of the emotions, the memories, the stories of you and your sister. And so how does it affect the filmmaking process?
Right. Well, that's a great question. And, I think it took a little longer for me to deal with all of that emotion too, and it's one thing to be in it, but then as a director, you have to, at a certain point, be outside of it, looking at it from a different perspective. Because if you're in it all the time, it's very hard to see your way through, if that makes any sense. But there was so much footage of my sister that I hadn't seen, because when she was doing a lot of her flying and was in a lot of TV shows and doing interviews, I was at college. So I saw some of those clips, but I didn't see all of it. And I have stacks of DVDs of her in different interviews and whatnot. And just going through all of that and hearing her talk about her big sister, and not knowing that she said certain things about me, and hearing it now all these years later, it's really intense, But I really felt like throughout this whole journey, I carried my sister Vicky and Thảo with me. They helped me to make this movie, even in these moments of being alone behind a computer reviewing footage. I always was aware that both of their presence was with me and helping to guide some of these choices. But it takes time. I think and documentaries, they can take a lot of time, because you have to find the story. There's no script, and it was definitely challenging to be in it and to talk about something that was so personal and private, but also share that experience and share my sister with everyone was an honor.